Christy Winter-Scott, Monumental Sports Network and Mystics color analyst. Sydney, this is for you. Tactically speaking, what can we expect to see on the court stylistically? And Jamila, how will you help accommodate that?
Yeah, great question. We want to play fast. That's something that I think just in terms of the modern era and, just being attacked oriented in terms of getting the ball down the court and putting pressure on defenses. When we settle into the middle and back into the shot clock, we really want a team-oriented style. I see so much talent up and down the roster. I see, championship teams like a Liberty, like a Vegas that, put so much pressure on you from all different spots. And so we want to emulate that in our way. Defensively, to be perfectly blunt, I like defense. We want to disrupt. We want to break people's rhythm. The thing that we have to be mindful of always is just our depth and our personnel. I'll share with you all, that Slim and Shakira are two wonderful players, and they were, our best duo as a group. Net rating like plus 11, but they missed 40 games between them. So all of your best laid plans of what I just laid out, that's what we want to do, but we have to have them available, in those performance moments, and we're going to work diligently to put them in position to do so.
Just following my coach's lead, I would say, he used the word freedom, freedom of movement. I think the style of play that also drives and celebrates a sense of creativity in our players. I think, for anybody who's watched us recently, we've got a collection of folks that are just simply really fun to watch and are exciting to watch. And I think in terms of support, I think freedom and creativity are outcomes of an environment that I think privileges, at least two things, but among them, competence and accountability. And so I think the style of play, in many ways, I think should be reflected in just the way that we're building and running an organization. So a sense of freedom and development, a sense of creativity, and I would say a sense that there's room for both our organization, our staff, and also our players to show up as individuals in their uniqueness, but to also show up as a collective. And that dance between preserving the ability of people to show up in who they are and to thrive, and to simultaneously find a way to orchestrate that into a collective that is going to win and is going to bring us championships, but is going to do it in a way that reflects those values. I think there's a synergy between what Sid just described and how we're going to try to run the organization.